Hey guys, so today's video is day number 5 and the last look for this week using the Pastelgoth palette from Kat Von D. Beautiful pastel shades. I figured it wouldn't be a week using Pastelgoth unless I incorporated a black lip into one of these looks, and so I wanted to use that bright blue, pair it with something like this. Hopefully you guys like this one, and if you want to know how to do it, then just stay tuned and here's the tutorial. Okay, so the shadows that we're using today, I'm going to be using Doom. And then I'm going to be using Clementine, just because I really like this color and it's probably my favorite out of this whole palette. Then for brushes, I'm using 3. So I'm using a paddle brush for all over the lid, a crease brush for the Clementine shade, and then just a little brush to apply underneath my bottom eyelashes. I'm going to dip into Clementine, which is the orange shade, and I'm just going to start working that just right into the crease. I love this shade. It's definitely I think my favorite in the palette, to be honest. Alright, so then once that's applied, I'm going to go in with Doom, which is that bright blue that you see there. Definitely really cool, bright blue. And then from there, I'm going to just pack this right onto the lid. It's super pigmented with like practically no fallout, which is amazing. So I'm just going to pack it all over. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the edge of that brush and I'm just going to literally just draw out. It's just a line of liner. So I'm just creating that effect of liner, but really I'm just using shadow. And it's so pigmented and sticks nicely that it just kind of works. And then from there, I'm just going to take a little bit of Clementine and I'm going to put that right underneath my bottom eyelashes, as well as just onto the inner corner. And then I'm just going to add the tiniest bit of blue just in the center, right in my lashes. So adds a little bit of something there. Alright, so then off camera I'm going to apply a coat of mascara, and then on top I'm going to put the Sephora Flirt number 30 eyelashes. I just happen to really like this look with false eyelashes, but obviously that's entirely personal preference. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that and come back and finish up the rest of the face. So then with eyelashes, this is what the look looks like. I'm going to move on to the face. I'm not really sure what I'm doing today. I do have a little bit of NYX Taupe blush on already. For my blush, I'm going to top it up a little bit, and I'm going to use a little bit of this shade from the Jaclyn Hill Becca palette. I forgot how pigmented these blushes are, and I'm just like, woo! Looking a little clowny, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going anywhere tonight. Oh wow, I really do. Okay, I need to fix that. Anyway, we're going to pretend that that blush doesn't look as bright and as bad as it does. I'm just going to move on, pretend that didn't happen. Cool. Next up, I'm going to take a little bit of Champagne Pop. Put that on my face. Alright, and then for lips, I figured it wouldn't be a week using Pastelgoth unless I did a black lip, so I am going to go ahead and do that. This is just Lime Crime's Black Velvet. So then that's what the finished look looks like with the lips applied. I kind of jacked up this line over here, so again, on the list of things to ignore, the intensity of my blush and my fucked up lip line, but you know, it is what it is. Makeup's not perfect, guys. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to love it yourself, and that's all that matters. So then that wraps up day 5 using the Pastelgoth palette. Stay tuned for my review that's coming out tomorrow morning. I'm going to go in on this, some pros and some cons. I do actually have some pros and some cons. I'm going to talk about the quality of the eyeshadows and who I think that this palette is good for as well. So if you guys are curious for my full review, it's going to come up tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So overall, it was a fun week. I kind of loved the difference of colors that came out of this palette. And I love that I didn't actually have to bring in additional eyeshadow. Definitely bought in some other products, but I didn't have to bring in any additional eyeshadows to create at least 5, in my opinion, pretty different looks. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this week. Leave me any comments down below that you'd love for me to see, and I'll be able to read them, respond, and whatnot. And I hope everyone's doing good, and until my next video, I will talk to all you soon. Bye!